What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Let me put out a quick tweet out here, let everybody know we're live, and then we'll get to work. It's looking like it's going to be possibly a nasty red day here, huh? I mean, 1 second here. Let me know how you guys are doing and any questions you have in the meanwhile. Throw up any tickers you have there that you want me to bring up on the screens. The Beast. What's up? Young, what's going on? Waff. God. Tesla. Getting rocked. Probably has a lot to do also with Elon Musk's tweet saying if he dies mysteriously, it's not his fault or something like that. Apparently he got some sort of threat from a Russian politician because he supplied Starlink to Ukraine. So I don't think people, Tesla shareholders, really like that very much. Marshall, what's going on, guys? So we're gonna do another raffle probably today. We'll probably do another raffle today here. So you know the drill. If you type in chat, then you automatically get put in the raffle. So let me bring up the wheel of names and start writing up here. The Beast, Young, Marshall, Chaffee, Jose. What's going on, man? Hi, Jesse. What's going on with the market? The market is over. The market is done. Nothing that we didn't expect. We've been saying it for. I've been saying it forever. I've been saying that we go lower. This is my circle here. 400s, 380s. I think the market's low could be found anywhere between the 380s with an absolute bottom around 360. I don't know that we get that low though. I don't know that we get that low. I think the 380s could be the low. Those would be my two areas to watch: 380s and 360s. SREV halted on news pending. Just 4.3 thousand shares traded there. Yeah, the Beast. How low can it go? Alright, guys. So remember, smash the like button and comment in chat, and that'll enter you into the raffle that will run at the end of the live stream. So around 8:55, we'll run the raffle. We'll pick a winner, and then I'll give you the instructions on how to claim your prize. Good morning, Brent. All right. So let's get to work here. Dow futures dropped more than 500 points as market sell-off continues with yields on the rise. Yeah, Ford dumped Rivian. And now Rivian is getting rocked. Let's see here. Rivian, Ford Motorsports is selling 8 million of its 102 million share stake in the electric vehicle maker. According to sources who spoke to CNBC's David Faber, the move comes as the insider lockup period for selling the stock expires. Rivian shares plummeted 15.6% in pre-market. 102 million shares, selling 8 million. It's not that big a deal. However, when you couple that in a very weak tech market with the Nasdaq getting slapped up, right, and then now the SPY getting hit up, right, the S&P, you're getting a 1-2. So Rivian is getting a 1-2 shot there, and that's why you're seeing even a bigger dump on it. Asia Chan, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Entered you in the raffle. I think my kid's breaking into. Yep, there she is.
Mami.
¿Qué pasó con mami? Oh, está trancada. Guys, give me 1 second. I think my wife got stuck in the in the freaking garage. Give me 1 second. Boom. All right, guys, I'm back. I am back. Yeah, my wife was locked in the garage. My 2-year-old came in here. I don't know if you guys, I don't think the camera picked her up. She stood right there. She's like, Papa, Papa, Mommy, Mommy. And she's pointing and pointing. It was freaking awesome. I was like, your daughter saved you. Your ass would have been locked in the garage until I was done with my stream, because I would have never known. How would I know? Oh my God, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She's way too smart. She's too smart for her own good. That was hilarious. Okay, so yeah, Rivian got the 1-2 because Ford, let's go of of 80 shares, right? 80 million shares. What is it? 8 million. So Ford owns 102 million. Ford's selling 8 million since the lockout period has ended, and that's going to cause pressure on Rivian. But then you also add the conditions of the overall market right now. So you got the 1-2 punch there. Rivian is definitely something that's very weak today, and something that you could keep on watch. I don't even, the level to watch would have been, $28, $29 zone, but we're at 23 and change. Is not going to get back up there, right? If it gets back up there, that's pretty strong. So this would be kind of like the way you would look at a gap up, right? One of those gargantuan gap ups that has no daily levels whatsoever. You basically just wait for a intraday setup with volume profiles to check, and then you would attack it to the long side. In this case, it would be the same to the short side. You'd have to wait for some sort of intraday setup. Rivian, I probably won't touch today. I think there'll be better opportunities elsewhere. All right, so any tickers you guys want me to take a look at for you? Any tickers you want me to look at, put them up in chat. I'll go ahead and jump into those. Also, remember, those of you, when you chat in the chat section, you'll be entered into the raffle. Dpsi. Wow, this thing's never traded volume. It's never traded volume. Extremely tough $14 resistance zone. You can see up here we got up briefly up above it by a buck, pulled right back in. This thing's never traded volume. Let's go see what kind of news it has. Oh, this thing's acting a fool. Okay, so here we go. Dpsi. I don't see any news on it. The latest news I see is 5 days ago. On Dpsi, if it has news, I would say watching for 14 to break and then become support. If that were to happen, then it would be interesting. I think that's when it would be interesting. Acer. Quick pop here. I don't like this daily chart at all. We're underneath the 100, the 200, and the 50-day moving average. Definitely not something. I mean, I would look for resistance there. MREO gapped up, but it's given most of it back. I'd say like at least 75-80% of that gap up, it's given it back. All right, let's go take a look real quick at some of this overall news. The Nasdaq was poised to lead the Wall Street lower again Monday, with futures tied to the tech-heavy index dropping 2%. Rising bond yields continue to pressure stocks as traders maintain their revolt against the Federal Reserve, doubting it can get inflation under control. Two key inflation reports are out Wednesday and Thursday. Futures trading pointed to a 400-point or 1.2% fall at the open for the Dow Jones Industrial Average and a 1.7% decline for the S&P 500. Last week marked the sixth straight weekly decline for the Dow and 5 straight weekly drops for the S&P and the Nasdaq. The Dow and the S&P 500 remain in corrections territory as defined by a drop of 10% or more from their recent highs. The Nasdaq fell further into bear market defined by a drop of 20% or more from its most recent high. The benchmark 10-year Treasury yield on Monday topped at 3.18% after going above 3% last week for the first time since 2018. After the central bank increased interest rates as expected by 50 basis points Wednesday, Chairman Jerome Powell took a more aggressive 75 basis point hike off the table for upcoming meetings. He also said he expects 50 basis point increases at the Fed June and July meeting. Last Wednesday, relief rally in stocks accompanied by a dip in bond yields was short-lived. Thursday whipsaw wiped out and then some of the prior session's stock advance as bond yields soared. The dynamic continued Friday in Monday's pre-market. The Fed increased rates 25 basis points in March and is expected to hike at least that much at its meeting in September, November, and December. And then you have Bitcoin down in the 33s. Bitcoin has dropped 50% from its all-time high of more than 68,000 in November, caught up in this year's risk asset drubbing due to raising inflation and tighter Fed policy, as well as Russia's war in Ukraine. Bitcoin has seen many boom and bust cycles over the years. I mean, we're used to that in Bitcoin. All right, so that's pretty much it there. All right, that's pretty much it there. So I think we can start to jump into the scans. We can start jumping into the scans and such. Wow, Palantir getting rocked. Palantir, the data analytics software company, shares plunged 15.1% in pre-market trading after posting a mixed quarter. Palantir reported a profit of 2 cents per share compared to a 4-cent per share consensus estimate. Revenue was higher than expected. However, despite slowing growth in its government business, Palantir also issued a softer than expected current quarter revenue forecast. Wow. You know, man, that's rough. Wow. I like Palantir, man, as a long-term 20-year hold for me that I've had, that I've opened up and I add to, and I will be adding to Palantir. But the way I add to Palantir is the way I add to any of my speculative plays. I have my long-term portfolio where I buy good companies and companies that I think are speculative but good companies, like Palantir, like SoFi, etc. They're extremely speculative, but I think they're definitely better than buying a penny stock and holding on to it and hoping and wishing, right? So the way I add to them is I put money in them, and it's money that I'm comfortable never seeing again in my life. That's the way I add to something like Palantir or SoFi or ChargePoint. You know, these are companies that I think have a potentially good, bright future ahead of them. But I'm okay if I put the money in there and it disappears. So therefore, I only put that amount of money in it. It's not like Google, Apple, some of the funds that I invest in, some of the ETFs that I invest in, stuff like that. I don't think those are going to disappear. In other words, right? So at worst case scenario on those, what could I possibly see? 50% drawdown. I mean, that's hefty. That's troublesome as far as the overall market goes. But I don't think those places are going to disappear, right? So that's why I do those. So Palantir, I probably would add to it today a little bit and looking into more ads down the line. Taylor says, if it drops under 5, I'm going crazy heavy. If Palantir drops under 5, I might have to join you. I might have to join you because I think it just has a bright future. As a matter of fact, let me add you to the raffle. Guys, remember, those of you who chat in the chat section will be entered into the raffle that will run at the end of the stream. At the end of the stream, 5 minutes before the stream ends, we will do a raffle and I will announce the winner. If you are the winner and you are not here at that time, meaning when I announce you, you don't type in chat, hey, I'm here, I won, then you don't win. You don't win. Simple as that, right? You're not going to come back later and watch it and be like, oh my God, I won. No, you got to be here because if I do the raffle, it's a freebie, but then you got to help out the channel a little bit. All right, Acer hitting the scans now, moving around a little bit better. Jose called out Acer earlier. I didn't like it because I didn't think it could get through the 50-day, the 200-day, and the 100-day, but right now it's above it. Right now it's above it. If it can stay above it, it's got potential. It's got potential to $2.85 to $3. Young Love, good morning. Welcome. Entering you there. Matey Mate as well. The King, what's up? All right, entered you guys in there. All right, let's get to work here. Acer, let's go take a look at what news Acer has. Acer Therapeutics announces agreement with FDA on special protocol assessment for phase 3 on its drug. So, Acer with FDA special protocol agreement. Watching the 250 area if it can get over and hold as support, could have room towards 3. Yannick, good morning. All right, guys, if you have any names you want me to look up real quick, throw them up there. If not, we'll just keep going down the scans here. The SPY. If the SPY could open up under 405, that would be amazing. If SPY, if opens under 405, looking for a test and crack of 400. If we open over 405, watching for I think I'd watch for a push into like 406. See if it rejects that. Otherwise, what is this? Otherwise 407. And then last bit would be 411. $411s. We're above that key level there right now. Yeah, look at that key level right there. Bang, bang. If we can be underneath that, that'd be great. So what was under 405? Looking for the downside. If it opens over 405, watching for the 4. The 407 or 411 area to become resistance. All right, so that's what I'll be watching on the SPY today. I'm going to watch the key levels. I'm going to be watching on the SPY. 405, 407s, and then Friday's close in the 411 zone. Whoops. Those will be the areas I'll be watching on the SPY. And you can tell everywhere I drew those lines, right? Bounce, 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 and a little bounce right here. And then here you had the close, which coincides with a previous little level of support there as well. And there, etc. So those will be the levels I'll keep an eye on the SPY. Yeah, they can, the beast. They can. Young, you said Mara? If Bitcoin keeps going down, Mara's going to keep going down. I mean, it's just really that simple. When it comes to this, if Bitcoin goes down, Mara goes down. I'd watch those 15, see if that can hold resistance. SEPA 2009. I got you in the raffle there. Nice, good job. Adding a little bit in the long-term accounts, little by little. Jose, what's up? The King, BBIG. Yeah, I mean, you might be in good shape there. You might see another test of the threes. But if it can get through 340, look at how key this 340 level is. We could not break above it. Look, you know what? I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to put it here intraday, 340s. There's your line in the 340s, right? You see all that resistance. Now we're going to convert this to a daily chart. Look at that 340 on the daily. Boom, boom, boom. Got stuffed. Boom, boom. Got stuffed all the time there. If we can get up over that level, it could get a little bit squeezy. But if it doesn't, you got room to fall to 3, and then under 3, you really got room to fall down to the mid 2s. I mean, they had earnings recently, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't good. And it's a tech stock. All these tech stocks are getting hammered. Shop, Nvidia getting hammered. You know, Nvidia, the chart doesn't look terrible, but Nvidia was up here $350, all the way down at 181. AMD was up here at almost 166. We're all the way down here at 93. Rivian getting rocked. Snow. You know, Snow was up here at 430 to 150 bucks. All these tech stocks are getting hammered. Guys, remember I said in May I would think we would see AMC around 10 bucks. We're almost there. So trading with Tito, let me put you into the raffle. Good morning. Reckless 446 got you into the raffle. Poolman 732 got you into the raffle. SREV. So SREV, I think the Beast had brought it up earlier when we started the stream that it was halted up at the highs, and now we're just here sideways. I'm not sure what the news is on this. The way it's trading almost feels like it's some sort of merger or buyout. Ah, there it is. It's to be acquired by another company. So it's an acquisition. They're being acquired. Okay, so we got the SPY. We got Acer. Let's go over to Tesla. Tesla's at a very key level here at 820. Tesla is sitting at a key level in the 820 area. If this breaks and becomes resistance, watching for a drop down towards probably like 780s, I want to say 750s. Woof. Been a while since Tesla was down there. 750s. All right. Rustar, good morning. Let me put you into the raffle. There we go. Gotcha in there. Nvidia, if it breaks under 178, it's got room to fall down to like 171. If 178 breaks and becomes resistance, guys, remember today's free chat Monday. Don't forget, you can come trade with us for free over in the chat. 178 becomes resistance, could see a drop down, a drop towards 171 area. So we got that on Nvidia. AMD, if 91 cracks, you could see room to fall down to 84. All these are at key levels. If these key levels give bounces, then you can watch for a little bit of a reversal. AMD, if 91 breaks and becomes resistance, watching for a drop towards 84 area. The Qs have room to fall down to 297-ish. That could be a potential bounce zone on the Qs. So Walmart, let's see. Walmart trying to bounce off that key level we went over a few days ago at 147. Those mid 147s, trying to bounce off that level. Walmart's actually, you know, one of the stocks that could do well in a recession. Should do well. So that's why you're seeing this chart. Look how strong this chart actually is. So you can definitely keep an eye on that 147 level on Walmart. So SPY, Acer, Tesla, Nvidia, AMD on the watch list right now. Rivian getting rocked so hard that I don't, I really don't, I won't even touch it today. But if Rivian makes it up here towards 28, 29 again in the coming days, I'll watch for that level to hold resistance. This thing's just been stair-stepping its way down. Kind of like Netflix. Look at Netflix. Netflix, I'd watch this 187 zone. What are these lows? Actually, 185s. 185s to 187s would be the zones to watch on Netflix. I think Netflix does one of these piton moves. Big gap down, just gets rocked. Huge gap downs, gets rocked. That's what I'm thinking on Netflix. All right, so I think that I'll leave the watch list like that. SPY, Acer, Tesla, Nvidia, AMD. If the SPY cracks under 400 today, that thing's going to get wild. I think either today or tomorrow, it could very well do it. All right, so if you guys have any last minute names you want me to look at for you, throw it up in chat and I will. Otherwise, in a few minutes here, what we'll do is I'll put the final touches on the watch list, and then I will do the raffle and get the watch list sent out, and we'll do the raffle. Let me take a look. All right, so we already did Palantir. We looked at Rivian. Uber's another one that was moving around this morning. Not much. Twitter's still up here in the 49s. All right, so yeah, that's what I'll be watching today, guys. Yeah, right, Taylor. You know, I'm doing a lot of meetings this week because I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to sell that. Whether I want to sell that house. Whether I want to sell that house or not. It's just so many different variables. Going to be meeting with my tax accountant. Going to be meeting with my realtor. Yesterday I talked to one of my buddies that's a real estate investor as well. Just looking at all the different variables. Just looking at all the different variables there. What would be the move I want to make? I mean, it's one of those things where I can't lose. If I sell the house, right? If I sell the house, I can't. I mean, there's no losing there. I mean, I'm an absolute metric ton of money. And then I could do. I'll have plenty of leftovers there to buy more rental properties. But then I'm concerned I might get myself priced out of re-entering the Keys, because the place I was looking at, their to rebuy, their inventory is extremely low. And I was considering buying a lot and then building a new house. But their inventory is super low. As a matter of, it's so low, they only have 4 listings right now, and none of them are what I want. And then there's a thing where, let's say real estate, well, let's not say real estate will pull back. So that $1.2 million house maybe pulls back to what, 900,000, 800 and change at the worst case scenario, more than likely, because I don't think we see a 50% drawdown on real estate. That puts it so that, you know, a slow trek up over the next 10, 20, 30 years. I mean, that house could be worth, by the time I'm 60, that house could be worth over $2 million. And then at that point, if nobody really wants to, like, if I don't care to go down to the Keys anymore, let's say, doubtful, but let's say I'm like, I don't want to go down the Keys anymore. And my kids are like, don't really care to go out on the boat in the Keys anymore. Then at that point, I just sell the house, book an obscene amount of profit, and that's it. So it's a no-lose situation. I just got to make a decision. Don't do it, says trading. Yeah, no, I'm not that crazy. I am a risk taker, Rustar, but a very calculated risk taker. So much so that I've left a lot of money on the table in my life in general. But I've been able to, you know, kind of keep it tight. It's okay. I know that sometimes the peace of mind that I'll take to bed is costing me a premium. But man, I'm the type of person that I can't put a price tag on peace of mind. To see you in DTC Pro, Taylor. Exactly, the beast. Exactly. The decisions have to allow me to sleep at night comfortably. Like, I can't be like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. It's no good, man. It's no good. All right, guys. So we are past the time to run the raffle. So we'll run the raffle here. Here's everybody that's participated in chat today. I'll spin it. We'll grab a name, and then I'll announce the name, and you'll have to hit me up so that we can get you your prize. So here we go. Oh, Young Love. Young Love. So if you're in here right now, you must type in chat. Let me know that you're in here, and then I'll let you know how to contact me to claim your prize. Yeah, the beast, exactly. It's risk management, the beast. It's literally just risk management, like the risk management we apply in our day trades. Awesome, Young Love. Okay, so click here, Young Love. Go to the Discord. It's going to be free. You can sign up there for Free Chat Monday. And just go to the Discord completely for free and send me a DM. Congratulations. The beast, it's just like risk management that we use when we're trading intraday at a larger scale. At a larger scale. That's all it is. It's risk management used in day trading at a larger scale and with like life-changing events. Oh, you're already in, Young Love? All right, cool. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. All right, guys. So I'm going to get ready to jump on here. I already got the final touches on the watch list. I'm going to send it over to Jonal. He'll send it out to you guys in an email. If you want to get the free watch list sent to you, make sure you sign up here. You'll get our daily and weekly watch list. We already sent the weekly watch list out last night. Good luck out there today. Stay safe. Make some money. And I'll catch you all either over on the Discord or I'll see you tomorrow at 8:15 a.m. here on the live stream. Have a good one, everybody.